Hi and welcome to my newest video, a dinner table talk video, episode 10. Been a while since I did this the last time, but then again, this is almost the same sentence I start all my videos. Been a while. Yeah, I just upload when I feel like doing it, and recent weeks it came out that I found time to do almost one video per week, but I was lucky with that, and I hope to continue that sequence. But then again, chances are I won't. Never mind. In my dinner table talks, I talk about my personal collection of World War II or military Lego things I collect or have new in my collection. I will show which projects I'm working on, and do some sum up from things I do. All the things are shown and talked about when sitting at, like the title says, on my dinner table, the place where I always spend my time building with Legos. Because I'm not fortunate enough to have an own Lego room or something like that. I've got a house with 6 bedrooms, but they're all occupied because we live in this house with 7 persons. So no way for me to have a space of my own. I have my garage where I store all my my collection. But in this time of year, it's way too cold, and I like to be called a family man. I am a family guy, so I like when I build my Lego stuff to be in the house with the rest of my family, sitting at my dinner table, often chatting with my kids while doing so, or even building together. Okay, that's said and done. If you it's something that I'm noticing right now is if you also notice it, there's something going on with my table here. I've got small kids, and they tend to make a big mess while eating, and therefore we got something over our table for easy cleanup. Unfortunately, this stuff is so good, it's got stuck on our table, and when we get it off, it peels off the top layer of our table, so it stays on. It looks a little bit weird now in these videos I see for now, but we have to do with it. It is what it is. Well, let's get started and show you what I've got new in my collection since the last update. Of course, I got a lot. Of course. I'm not a big spender or something, but if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen that I've shown already a lot of different things that are new. I don't have the time, and I don't think this video would be any interesting if I go over all of it. So I'm just thinking of some highlights, and encourage you to follow me on Instagram to see more stuff in pictures. But with what I want to start are some minifigs, and those are these 3 guys, all 3 by the company Forest Moon Bricks. It's a pretty new company. It's really, in my opinion, it's still a startup, but the quality of the figs are pretty cool. And I'm also having some conversations with the owner, and he's a really nice guy. And for me, doing business is always part being good quality and price, of course, but also if I want to spend my money on you, I have to like you. Because if I don't like you at all, if I really think you are a not so nice person, let's keep it decent, then I don't like spending my money on you. I don't think you deserve my money. And this owner of Forest Moon Bricks, this is a guy I think is worth getting my money. That said and done, let's start looking at some figs that I bought from him. He doesn't sell complete figs, but he nearly sells you the complete package. Let's get some stuff off of here. And what I bought from him is actually like a torso, a full body, you buy this body. This is a World War II British infantryman called on his website. It is 3D, not 3D, 360 printed, like you can see, printed all around, looking very nice. You buy the bodies. Let's see some arm decal or decal printing. You buy the bodies, and he also sells separate heads. I know from the direct messages I had with him that he isn't able yet to sell brick arms, but he's working on that as well. So in the future you can get full figures from him. I also got this one, and this is British infantry with a leather jerkin, and jerkin. I have no idea how I pronounce it, but I have the feeling I just said something very bad. Nevertheless, let's continue. I got two of these. As you can see, this is the regular one, still for sale on his website, and this is a limited edition one, and he has some left of this. If this, I think if this one is gone, it's gone. And you can see the top button is opened on that one, on the special one, and one of the pouches is opened. Very cool. Also nice hats. Let me get the helmets off, so you can see the different kind of hats here. I really like them, and they look really, really good, don't you think? This is from the website forestmoonbricks.com. It's based in the United Kingdom. So for all the Europeans out here watching, as long as Brexit isn't a fact, you can actually get some very high quality, good printed figures within the EU. The bodies are 1250 British pounds, and the hats are 270 British pounds. So I think a decent price. Not the cheapest ones if you compare them to United Bricks, but then again, in my humble opinion, these look better than at United Bricks. Nothing wrong with United Bricks, but I have now that I have seen these, I have a small preference for these instead of United Bricks. Okay, what else I have new in my collection? I have two micro tanks in my collection, and these are from Brickmania, micro big battle tanks. You might notice there are stickers on the turret and not printed parts, because I didn't buy the kit, but I sneakily re-engineered the design. So I'm not sure if it's 100% correct, but I think I'm very close. Nevertheless, I wanted to show these and advertise the Brickmania ones, because yeah, these are actually both pretty cool micro scale tanks. This is the Japanese Type 3 Shi-Nu medium tank, and this is the Soviet IS-2 heavy tank. If you buy the from Brickmania directly, you pay $24 for this one and $25 for that. In my opinion, that is pretty expensive for such a small build and with so few parts. But to how do you say it? Being the devil's advocate, is that an English thing? I think so. For that money, you don't just get the parts for building this tank. You also got printed parts, which I don't have, and you also get the building instructions and the stats the statistics to play in the game. I don't have the statistics for playing these tanks in the game, so I couldn't use them yet. I did notice that Brickmania created a card pack with you can use for tanks when you play it. I'm waiting for Brickissimo to get them and buy those, and then hope I can use these in the game. Other thing that I want to point out is, and when you buy these, you get the instructions. So you buy one of these, like say the IS2, you build it with the parts you get, but then you have the building instructions, so you can build unlimited amount of these tanks with your own parts, or buy parts on Bricklink, because then you have them. So you don't just buy a single tank, you also buy building instructions to build even more. If you think that is still too expensive and you don't want to pay that much for micro scale tanks, then I have a way cheaper option for you to build something micro scale, and that's to just look at my free tutorials. And let me point out some 2 micro scale tutorials I did in the past few weeks. First I did this one, the SDKFC set, the Sonderkraftzeug 9 or FAMO. I did a tutorial on this one and I told more about it, so I'm not going to go in depth. Just wanted to show you that I have this one, a tutorial in my list, in my tutorials list. Check it out. You don't have to pay for the building instruction. I don't have stats also, but maybe you can get creative with your own, come up with your own stats. I also had a tutorial on this one, and this being, oh, it's a little bit loose, yes. This being the M12 155mm gun motor carriage. Also, this one I had a tutorial video done recently. You can check back in my list of videos, or check out the cards I will put up of each model over there. Oh, a little bit more out of the side. Something else I did a tutorial on, and is a little bit bigger, is this the Jagdpanzer 38T Hetze. People will say, but wait a minute, you did this a long time ago. Yes, I did it, and that's correct, I did. But if you really know my channel well, and you've seen a lot of these being built on the how do you call Instagram, repost by me, then you might also notice this is a little bit different than the ones been shown on Instagram, or even the one at my YouTube account. That's because I thought it was time to have a look at this model that was originally designed by Todd Eller, also known as Floyd the Shooter, and see if there was any possibility to update a little bit. One of the people that I really like working with on the Omaha Bricks team is Katja, and Katja is really skilled in taking a design that's already exists and really make it better, more accurate, and even more playable, and even cheaper to build. And so I asked Katja, could you help me and have a look at this Hetze, and let's see what you can come up with. Can you make it better than it is? Because the original design was good. Well, I already knew that when I asked something like that on Katja, she goes full into it, and she came up with this. I think it's a 2.1 version, a 2.0 version. It has now oh, don't break it, a moving gun. It has MG on the top. It has side skirts. That's the main feature. If you have ever seen me making the original tutorial video, the wheels kept popping off. That problem is solved. The sloping going on over here is better. So the side skirts can still be a pain in the ass for attaching it, but when it's attached, it's okay. And yeah, overall, I really like how she upgraded this model and made this updated version. And so I did an updated version tutorial. So both the tutorials are still on my channel available, so you can choose using the original one or using this one. Just go and check it out. Then what's new in my collection? I always like to show something in these videos from Omaha Bricks. Of course, I'm one of the owners, so I like to advertise my own stuff. But I really like to show this one because I think it looks amazing. And this is also an updated version of a model that we already had in our store. It's the M7, I want to say M4, but it's the M7 Priest. We had this one in our store for a while already, but like with the Hetzer, also this one, Katja took the original design, had a look at it, and see if she was able to upgrade it, and she did. She made it cheaper to build, easier to build in some places, and used newer parts available in bigger quantities now than when we did the first model. And she came up with this amazing design. Really loving the suspension part on it, how she did that. The original one used those very expensive gears. We get rid of those. Having better opening things around here. Let's see if I can open it, and as you can see, it's empty now, but we also have a little engine that you can put into it, but I'm gonna make a tutorial about that one in the future, so stay tuned for that. Nicely decked out, place for a driver now, place for a commanding person, I think. Yeah, we have space for shells, and we have a lot of stuff going on with stickered up parts. It does roll pretty good, not on my very how do you call it, slippy surface. Yeah, overall I really like it. I really like how she did it. Original designed by Sebastiano, or also known as Gallup the Builder, and updated by Katja. Real good team effort. Really good job done. Then yeah, I'm coming to the end of my video for this time, and I wanted to show you an ongoing project. I have two ongoing projects at the moment, and the first being a B25 Mitchell from Omaha Bricks, designed by Allied Bricks. That one is still not in the big vase of the building. The other one project that I'm doing is building, and I hope this gets in the camera, is building little, let's see if I can move the camera a little bit back without tipping it over. I'm trying to build a little Bethlehem Bricks city on Mills plates, and let me take off. And this works like this. I have a 32 by 32 base plate, raised it, made it very sturdy. Let me show you how sturdy it is. If you pick it up, like I can pick it up with one hand without it bending at all. Yeah, made a little scenery about it. Let me put away the stand of the camera. little street scenery. As you can see, the winery. This is an Omaha Bricks building. This is Omaha Bricks building bakery. Winery is going on here. This is a regular house from Omaha Bricks design we have. This is a Brickmania design, and yeah, you're actually having a sneak peek now at the first test build of the Bethlehem Bricks police station. This one isn't available yet, but will be in the future. And a little part side over there. As you can see, I'm still missing parts over there. I'm working on it. I ordered the parts. I hope they come in soon, maybe today even, for some more lamp posts. I also want to do a little bit more detailing over here on the building. Those parts are coming in too. Yeah, let me see the rear going on here. Something a little bit dressing up. And also here is a little bit dressing up. Also, I like this. If you take off this, there are two big wine barrels over there. You may not have seen this. There are two little, let's get them out of here, horses, brick bills, micro scale horses. I absolutely love those. Yeah, so yeah, this would work perfectly if you have a lot of these plates, and I'm really trying to make this an ongoing project with as much plates as possible. Therefore, I have made Technique bricks over here so I could connect more plates. This is my first plate that I have, and I hope this becomes a very large collection of plates. I made it to scale, so yeah, you can play something. Eventually, it would be great if I would be able to build a micro brick battle map with this system. Thinking that would be very expensive, but yet, yeah, I hope this could be possible. It would be very cool to like go on here with your tanks and be able to take cover behind a building and yeah, game each other and yeah, have a battle in a huge map with plates like this. But then again, it would be really expensive, so it will take time for me to create something like that. Not so long ago, also a thing that pops up in my mind, not so long ago, a couple of weeks ago, I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did a live stream micro brick battle game with my son. It's still available to see. If you want to see how we played that game, go check it on my YouTube channel. It is there. And I think we only had positive feedback on that. And some people actually asking, hey, do this more often. And my son and I don't have that much time, and we don't have the possibility to do it all the time to play that game, or sometimes we do it in the evening, so the lighting will be very bad. But we think about it to do it more often. My son really liked doing it. I like doing it, and yeah, we might play it more often in the future. So if you like that, let me know in the comments what you think about me doing more together with my son, more micro brick battle gameplay videos. Yeah, also I really would like to know what you think about this. I'm pretty happy with it, how it turned out, this first section of my big to-be map, and I hope you like it too. If you don't, I don't care, I like it. So yeah, normally on social media, people are taking a lot of, how do you call it? They find it very important what people think of them, and I'm not gonna lie, I also think that a lot often. If people are harsh to me on Instagram or on YouTube, I don't like that. But in this case, there's not much you can say that you don't like about this that I will agree on, because I'm really in love with this little plate, and I'm so happy how this first one turned up. Yeah, other parts already to make another section, and I will probably continue here. And there is already some very cool Bethlehem Bricks city models for Omaha Bricks to come that would fit perfectly with here. And I also I'm thinking about eventually taking some out town sections, so just like grass or green, and yeah, I will see how that will goes. I have some ideas how to continue with this, but we will see what the future brings. With that, I think I'm at the end of this video. I think I have said more than enough. It took more enough of your time, and I hope to see you in the next video again. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments. If you like it enough to hit the thumbs up, please do. And if you didn't already subscribe to my channel, that would be a great honor. I'd love to see more and more people subscribing to my channel. It really gives me the drive to continue. And with that all said and done, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye.